Welcome to the Triple B Podcast, the home of real stories, real passion, and real football from the grassroots up. We are your hosts, Paulie,
Peter, and every week, diving deep into the heart of the game. This is where football starts and where it truly lives.
Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of episode 3. We're back here with George, and today we are going to finish our conversation on coaching. Today's episode is sponsored by BH Active, bringing sporting programs to local schools and communities. Their Facebook page will be linked in the description below. Contact them for more information on the programs they run and services they can provide. Alrighty. How are we, George?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Alright, this weekend, grand finals for Div 2 and up.
2 and up, yeah. I think we got 4 grand finals there.
4 grand finals.
Yeah.
At Guildford West, just here.
Yep. Whole road ground.
So this is Sam's team.
Yeah, the 14s,
14
because what they've done is Div 1 and Div 2 have been combined.
Yeah, for your comp.
Most of them. And because if there's not enough in Div 2 and Div 1, they combine them, and then at the end of the season they say, okay, well, 1st to 4 go Div 1, and then 5 to 8 is Div 2.
So why don't they do what they do with, for example, the girls' comps? They get Blacktown in it, or why don't they connect with Southern District? Because Southern District, there's like 4 clubs just here.
Yeah, I know, but at the same time, girls, I can't really say too much on the girls. But to have a bigger competition, I think the girls' comp is slowly growing.
Yeah.
There's more girls, more teams, more they're playing. So, but it's still not. I don't think it's still enough to have them separate.
Yeah.
Like you got the Granville, the Hills, the Blacktown. They're all individual, but there's quite a few teams. So,
because even Southern District.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, but even then, like, I don't think there's enough teams to have just one association.
Okay.
That's why where you've got the Granville Association, you've got like 8, 9 teams just in Division 1.
Yeah.
Division 3 and onwards.
Like
whereas like I said, the girls is slowly growing.
Yeah.
But when you have, say, for example, 3 or 4 teams from Granville, 3 or 4 teams from the Hills, 3 or 4 teams from
make a good comp.
Blacktown, you actually make a really good comp.
Yeah. So
plus, it's better. It's you got a wide range of players from everywhere.
Yeah, and like they might like your club.
Never know.
Districts.
Yeah.
That. So we've got 14s, 13s, 12s.
The 12 5s.
Yeah.
That's a good team.
Well, I'm ground official, so I'm going to go.
That's a really good team.
I'm watching that one instead of that one.
That's going to be the first 2.
Who's that one?
That's Dominic's team.
Dominic.
Yeah.
That's
13-2s.
Dominic's team.
Yeah, Paulie from the 15s. The goalkeeper.
Yeah,
that's his dad's team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're a good team.
Yeah.
Both those first 2 games are going to be cracker.
Okay.
They're 12 5s. They're actually 11. Okay?
Yeah, I know that one.
That's the team we moved
parents.
up. That was moved up to Division, what's called 12s from 11s, because they were that good. You may as well give them something.
And I think that they've versed them
couple of times this year, and what's it called?
It's very even too.
Yeah, I think it's the first game
they
won, as in the other team won.
Yeah,
then we won.
We won. It was the same weekend. Too.
Yeah,
it was the same weekend.
So that one's going to be a cracker to watch. 14 is that 14-2s?
14-2s.
That's going to be a good game.
And then 15-4s.
15-4s. That's
just small. Charles' daughter's team.
Eddie is not Eddie. Charles' sister, daughter's team
is in there.
Is in that team. Yeah, they're actually a pretty good team too.
I remember.
And there's a couple of girls in that team.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, they're actually some of them are better than the boys.
Yeah. Because his daughter plays centre back.
Yeah. Some of them are really, really good.
But in training, because they used to train right next to us, and then they'll just shoot. Like the amount of shooting they did at training, and then watching them in game, and even the coaches and the parents are like, just shoot, bro. And they just take extra touches, this and that.
But they do it all the time. My 14s do the same thing. So do my 12s. Like when you get around the penalty box, the 18-yard box, okay, at training, okay, they can shoot.
Yeah.
But when you come to the game, they hesitate.
Yeah. Boys, even the little ones. So the field, I break it up into zones.
Yeah.
So this is always zone 14. So like if they're in this zone and they don't shoot, they like, not a punishment, but it's like there's your shooting zone.
100%.
You're not far from the halfway.
100%. That's where the shots should be going from.
And then these zone. So I make it in zones. So zone here, zone here. So these zones are crossing zones, passing or crossing.
Mm.
And then this whole zone is shooting. I don't want any passes. I don't want anything in that zone other than a shot. And it just, because think about it. If they dribble, muck around here, lose the ball.
Do you know how many times it's happened?
Everyone's running.
I've seen it happen 1,000 times. Kids, especially when you get into that full field,
yeah,
they can shoot
from halfway.
They can shoot from halfway.
Mm.
The thing is, they beat the first person, then they come across here. They beat the second person, they go across here.
Mm.
They beat the third person, they lose the ball here. And then they get the shits.
Yeah. And they're in the wrong zone to even shoot.
Yeah, exactly. And then they kill, or if they do shoot, the ball goes here.
Yeah.
Okay? And then they get frustrated. Oh, man, I couldn't do it. Well, firstly, you hesitated here. The guy, you should have had the shot, could go there.
Mm.
Okay? You hesitated when you got here, could go there, put pressure on the keeper. Okay? If you didn't want to shoot, put the ball out.
Yeah.
Then the ball gets crossed in. Okay? Don't, hold the ball.
Yeah.
My issue is them holding the ball. So what I've been doing now is the training, okay, we're here, okay, I'll get the boys to run, okay, and then I'll have somebody chasing them.
Yeah.
Okay, and they have to shoot in this range.
So like a shooting zone.
Yeah, the shooting zone. Okay. This person is actually literally shoulder to shoulder with them. Okay, try and put pressure on them. So
yeah. A lot of
come game time, if you're going to be in that situation, they're already
they're comfortable.
The pressure's already been there. Okay, so they can do it. Look, I don't care whether they get it or not.
Yeah.
And that's what I say to them. I don't care if you get the ball in the goal. If it goes in, great.
3 things can happen.
And I say to them, if you shoot 1,000 times, if you get that one goal, that could be the winning goal.
Yeah.
But do it, okay? Because your brain is learning it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you miskicked it the first time. Your brain isn't going to do the same thing then the second time. Second time, it's going to go, nah, I've done that. I've got to change the way I even kicked it. Where I position myself, how I shot it.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's how you learn.
100%. Because in training, so we play 4v4, and these 4 change, defenders don't. And it's just back to back. If you shoot, or if you lose the ball, you sprint all the way to the other goal line, and then back to and wait in line. And then while they're sprinting, the other 4 go.
Yeah.
So it's to replicate, like, if you shoot, it's a goal kick or a goal.
Not only that, but somebody's kicked it and back on the on the run, and you're chasing to defend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So little things like that, bro, and it's such an easy drill to run. Literally, 4 defenders. The defenders get endurance, fitness, all that. Keeper's always getting a shot because the rounds don't last more than
should be about a minute 20. So the tops
minute. If I want them to pass the ball.
If you have a minimum of how many passes to do.
Yeah, so like if the session is about finishing, I give them 30 seconds. So I want pass, shoot. Or
pressure. You have to put the pressure on.
If I want more passing and calm play, I'll say, okay, you got a minute and just pass. If you have the ball longer than like 5 seconds, you lose the ball's dead. So I'm really big on, if they hear me say dead, they know exactly what happens. Dead, like the ball's dead.
Yeah,
if the ball's not moving, it's dead.
That's right.
So it's like a heart pumping. You need to keep the ball moving.
And having the time limit,
Yeah.
Puts the pressure on them.
It's really good.
In the game, you don't have time. That's the pressure.
That's what the 14s started doing, because I was watching it and I was like, and I could see the coach getting frustrated. I'm like, bro, I just walked over, I left my nines. I'm like, go play a game.
Look, they'll do well. They'll do well.
Yeah, and I gave him like a few drills, and bro, the next week is they're shooting.
Yeah.
They're doing this. Even their training sessions are flowing better because it's like it's just step by step done.
And it's good when a coach has control.
That too. Yeah.
When he's got control,
I love their coaches. Actually, funny.
They are good.
I think all our coaches are really like they've got character.
Yeah, 100%.
No one's.
It jumps on the back of the team, bro.
No one's too. We're all serious, but like we like to have a laugh.
You have to, but.
All right, let's kick off with our questions.
Yeah.
So, how do you help young players bounce back from tough losses or mistakes in games?
Okay, well, firstly, players can't be blaming each other. Okay, for mistakes or losses or anything like that.
Yeah,
I've seen it happen in other teams. I've done a few trial games against other clubs. I'm not going to mention which one, but one in particular, they're in an academy club, they were a SAP club, and we thumped them 5-1 at their home ground. At the end of the game, I get my kids, we huddle up, we talk quickly, debrief, and then they do their celebration.
Yeah.
The other team is down the other end, blaming each other. It was your fault. You let that goal in. It's your fault. You didn't shoot. It's your fault. You didn't pass. And swearing. Okay? And the coach was standing there. Committee members are still standing there and said nothing. Okay? The big one is the blaming part. That's got to stop. Because, and I've said this to the kids, if you're going to blame him, I'm going to go through the whole team and I'll tell you every single person's mistake. Okay? Because it's not just one person, okay, who's had that mistake and lost the game. It's a team thing, and you got to do it. You win as a team, you lose as a team.
100%.
That's how it is. Okay, there is no what's it called? Oh shit, that's your fault, and then keep blaming him for the rest of the game. No, don't worry about it. Okay, my 14s especially, don't worry about it. Okay, they've gotten into that because I've had them for a long time. Don't worry about it. What's called? Get back there, defend, do this or do that. Let's get better. Don't worry about it. Move on. That's how they are now.
I've noticed that with the last game they played.
Yeah,
when they were wearing the white jerseys.
There you go.
It's like it was more something happened, and then the back line's like, no, come on, let's go.
Yeah,
and that's what you need. It's like if I stuff up and I see my boys, like heads down, like hands up like that, and I've said sorry and they're still doing it, bro, that makes me like,
you saw my 16s, for example. One of the players was blaming
or left back or right back.
One of them. Okay, I can't remember which one it was, but there's been so many. But he was getting the shits, getting frustrated, so I took him off.
And I think I heard him say blame someone else, like, why would you do that or something?
Yeah,
and then he took him.
And then I took him off. Okay, and I I pulled him. I said, listen, do you want me to go through your mistakes? I go, he may have made the mistake, but you got to fix it. Okay, don't worry about it. Let's keep moving on.
Yeah,
let's keep moving forward. Don't worry about it. Okay, that's how you got to get these kids to understand. It's a team spirit, a team game.
Yeah.
Okay, each person has their job to do, but you win together and you lose together. There is no.
So to follow up on that one,
yeah.
Do you focus more on reflection, encouragement, or practical fixes after a match?
Not so much straight after the match, but more into training. Because if you go straight back into the game, into the match, straight after the match, whether they win or lose, okay,
it's too much emotion.
Too much emotion is exactly right.
After
the game, whether win or lose.
Yeah.
Okay. But come training time, I'll be like, hey, okay, this is what happened during the game. This is what happened. Okay. What can we do to fix it? and then everyone's got their own opinion. Okay, but at the same time, I'll be like, I don't care whether you win, lose, or draw. Okay, I want you to understand that. Learn from it.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to learn from it.
That's the main thing.
You can't sit here and say, "Oh, we won by 50 goals. That's it. We're the champions." No.
Yeah. I hate
With that 50 goals, okay, you may have won 50 goals by 50, but you can still get better. And then a couple of them are like, "What do you mean? How? So, were you in the right spot? Were your passes properly?
100%.
Was your communication there? Was your running there? Was your defending there? How were you with your teammates?" And they're like, "Oh, maybe I could have fixed this and this and that," and that changes their. They're like, "Okay, well,"
they don't get complacent.
Exactly. There's always room for improvement. Okay.
After every game, the game decides what we're training that week.
100%.
And I've done it with all my teams. If their passing was crap,
passing is a major one.
We do passing every week.
Yeah. Well, look, you have to. It's the fundamentals.
It's passing, which you can do finishing and then still have passing in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So look,
sometimes
in a week.
Well, it depends on how long you train. See, my sessions are for the 14s, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Okay, twice a week. My 12s is an hour twice a week. And I can put more into the technical side when it comes to the 14s than anything else. But at the same time, the 12s, it's not like there's anything different.
Yeah.
Okay. I try and focus on obviously their fitness, their ball work, the team morale.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a big thing because if they're bonding really well, their games are going to be very well.
Yeah.
And that's the good thing with my 12s and 14s. The bond is unbelievable.
We do soccer volleyball.
Oh yeah, there you go. We do that rendezvous as well.
So I bought a net off Sheen.
Oh, is that the one you put in the middle and then bounces off it?
No, I see my agility poles.
Yeah.
So the net goes on that.
Yeah.
And it's a 2v2 volleyball.
Oh, okay. So like a full...
but you can only use your legs. You can't use your hands. So
that's mad.
It focuses on when the ball's in the air, how do you control it with your touch? And just little games like that. Like they're 17, 18-year-olds playing this game. And they loved it. I love it. I love playing it.
It's priceless, huh?
Because it's just like you're making a fun volleyball game help with first touch, control.
But see, they don't think that.
Communication even.
They don't think that though.
They just think, we're playing a cool game.
We're just playing a cool game. That's all it is. Okay, but then their brain is already like subconsciously saying, "Oh shit, I'm learning this," and then come game time, it's going to come naturally.
Yep. And like even then, like you're playing a fun game, and you notice one of them like he's not getting the touch right or he's too hard.
Yeah.
So like you'd be like, all right. And this is where coaching is like, it doesn't matter what you're doing, you're always giving little tips.
100%. Yeah. Look, like I said, there's always room for improvement. Okay. And every kid has a different skill.
Yeah.
Every position
has a
different skill as well. But at the same time, you got to learn to pass. You got to learn to. Yeah.
So, in your opinion, what's the most important skill or value for a young footballer to learn early on?
Nowadays, okay, because there's too much of this.
In your opinion,
too much of this. That's the problem.
Yeah.
They're sitting down on their bums doing nothing. Not long ago, we went through COVID.
Oh, bro.
Okay. How many kids did not do anything?
Yeah.
How many kids don't know how to run?
I had to teach my son.
Like they don't know how to run.
He was just running wrong. I'm like, bro.
Okay. And
so unco.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. But the more you do it, the better
you get.
Look, you got to continue. Obviously, the dribbling, the passing. That you got to do that.
Do you do the ladder?
Sometimes.
The ladder's really good.
Sometimes, but not that often. I
as a warm up.
I do. I've got my cones and I do different stations and stuff like that. So, but the running is a massive, massive thing because I don't care how skillful you are. Okay, it's not just that, but if you don't have the movement, your passes are slow, your positioning is slow, your running is slow.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't. But when when you learn how to run and you can run, okay, your whole movement is flexible. Okay, you can turn. Okay, like I'll give you an example. My 14s, they're a great side. Okay, they were like, "Oh, we're still doing fitness." I said, "Yeah." Why? I go, "Can I ask you something? Before we started doing fitness, what was your? Did you notice how your passing was and stuff like that, and your movement?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "Which one's better, back then or now?" He goes, "Actually now." I said, "Why?" He goes, "Because I can turn faster." Okay.
Agility. They got more.
They got more agility. He goes, and then the release of that ball has gone quicker. Okay, that's the big thing for me. The whole running,
because if the body's like really tight,
it's really stiff, and like you can't turn.
And you got to get used to doing those movements. Like 100%. For example, a soccer player movements are different to a footy player.
100%.
So a footy player more explosive, grounded.
Yeah.
Where the soccer player is more light, fast.
They got to be on their feet. You got to
direction,
bang on the way you go. Okay.
It's like
because if you,
but at the same time, your feet have to control the ball.
That's true, but at the same time, if the other team's got the ball, you got to turn and run. Okay.
Yeah.
If you don't have those running qualities, okay, you're not going to be able to compete.
Yeah.
Division 1, like I said, is a little bit higher level, more intense. You've seen the games.
Yeah.
And that's the thing: the passing, the running, the positioning, the turning is a lot faster.
100%.
And that's what you got to keep up with. And that's why I say, once you have that running style, everything else comes quicker. The passing, the running.
So, how do you train or reinforce that in your sessions?
Obviously, firstly, there's warm-ups.
Yeah.
They do few laps warm-ups, the stretches, like it's what's called with regards to their body.
Yeah.
Try and teach them to understand their body.
But do certain age groups play a factor? Because I know my 9s don't need a warm-up as much as the 18s.
That's right. See, I do from the 12s and up.
You find different warm-ups for different ages?
Yes and no. Yes and no. I think I'm more intense when it comes to my 14s than I am with my 12s.
Okay, yeah.
But with at the same, with warm-ups. But at the same time, getting them to understand their body.
Yeah.
What muscles, what stretches does what, how we warm up, why we warm up. Okay, getting them to all understand that.
I've got a groin when I do my groin stretches, and I go if I don't do my groin and my back and front quad stretches, I'm done the next day.
How many players can you sit there? What's called legs apart, touch the ground?
Not many.
Not many. When I first started at the start of the year, not many could actually touch the ground. Like they can almost touch the ground with their fingertips.
Oh, like stand
and touch the ground.
Oh yeah.
Not many.
Not many. No.
Okay. Now I've got quite a few of the players who can do hands down like that.
Yeah. They freak out when they see me do it.
Okay.
I can touch the heel, like when you're on the floor and you're doing it.
Yeah.
So you're on the floor or standing. I can do palms, this, that.
And that's why I say to them, I said, especially because it's a winter sport. Okay. They're running 1,000 miles an hour. Okay. Stop, start and take off.
Yeah.
Now, if your muscles tense and you take off, it's going to tear. Okay.
Yep.
And getting them to understand, stretch that muscle out, warm it up. Okay.
So telling them, explaining.
You have to explain what we do, why we do it, and how it's to be done.
Because they like knowing.
Yeah. Because, for example, I'll give you the 12s.
Yeah.
Okay. They just want to get out and run.
Yeah.
Okay. Unbelievable. Look, don't get me wrong. They can run all day. Okay. They're tired at training, but after training, they're 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Okay. But getting them to understand that. Okay. And slowly they're learning it, which is good.
So how do you keep yourself learning and improving as a grassroots coach?
I try and organise trial games against other coaches. A's one.
Learning and improving,
okay.
As a coach.
As a coach. Because when I have my team...
Didn't you do your foundation?
Yeah, I've done that, yeah. What's it called? Firstly, when it comes to the coaching side, foundation is a big one. Actually, it was pretty good. I actually thought it was really, really good. I think regardless of whether you're going to go on to do other like courses, licensing courses, that should be amazing.
And for $100...
that's a bargain. Bargain.
Best thing.
Okay.
And some clubs are even offering it.
Yeah.
If you've stayed there longer.
The club talks it out. But
I think if you are training 12 and up in competitive, you don't have to, but I would definitely
to be honest,
it.
I've been coaching a long time now. Okay. And when I did that course, okay, I think I do really well as a coach. Okay, not to brag or anything, but that foundation of football, okay, it kind of opened my eyes on a couple of things. Okay. And they give you, passing drills, defending, attacking, finishing. Yeah. Okay, and they give you a couple of drills for each one. And I'm like, okay, well, that could work.
Yeah,
I could use that. Okay, I could use that as well.
Did you find a lot of those drills you're already doing it?
I'm already doing a lot of them. Yeah, but at the same time,
which makes you feel better. Like
100%. Okay, but even if I didn't, what's working for me now is doing well. But I can implement a couple of other things. Okay, and that's why when I did that for that course, I'm like, okay, well, let me try that, and I started trying some of that stuff. And I think a lot of these coaches should get out there and do it. It's an eye opener. It's
not only the booklet and the drills, but if I don't know how Granville Association was running it, but
it was actually pretty good.
So I did it at Spirit.
Yeah.
And
we did it at Progress Park.
The guys there, that's an MPL club, blah, blah, blah. He pulls you up on stuff. So you're doing the drill. So he makes you do the drill. Everyone gets one, gets a card. All right, you're doing this drill. It's in the booklet. He watches you run it, how you set up, this, that, how do you change it.
Yeah, we did the same thing.
And he pulled me up on one thing that was like an eye-opener for me. He's like, what drill are you training? I'm like, finishing. He's like, okay, so why are you telling defenders how to defend? I was like, what do you mean? And then he pulled me back. He's like, so it's a 2v2. I think it was goalkeeper rush or something. 2v2, finishing. So there's your scoring zone. Get to the scoring zone, shoot. And then, so I was telling the defenders because they weren't like moving right. It was, I don't know,
the coaching side of it.
The coaching side jumped in and it's like, oh, that's not right. Fix it.
Yeah.
And it's like, so if you're doing finishing, that's all you talk about. And even on the thing, it says these are the two sentences you should be saying only.
Did you get the questions at the end?
Questions
like they give questions to people in the crowd.
Oh,
they ask you the question, you got to answer.
What would you have done? Or
what would you have done? Could you have done an alternate? Could you have changed it to?
Or did you pick up
keep
on
it interesting?
He didn't
Is there
do?
something? Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Is there something that you could have done, or this guy should have done, or could you have said something?
And to be honest, I don't know if it was...
Were you clear enough in your instructions?
Yeah, that one was a big one.
Yeah. So see, that's one thing. Is a big one when you with every coach. Okay, you got to be clear on your instructions.
And confident when you're saying it.
Because
I had a few coaches where it was like, hey boy, like we're pretending to be the kids. It's like, and he was like very quiet, and he was like, and not sure, and maybe he was just nervous. Or
mate, look, a lot of people, and especially with Foundation, when I did it, there was quite a few that are new to coaching. Okay, so hesitant, don't know what to expect or how to do it. 100%. Okay, that's what we're there for. We're there to learn.
And by the end of that,
and the good thing is, you have other coaches there as well who you can try and pick their brain on stuff, which is great.
Because by the end of the course, even though it was a 2-day, by the end of it, his confidence was up. He felt more comfortable in the last few sessions, and he was talking clearer. Like,
it's a confidence thing.
Not only that, like I can't explain how quiet and not confident he was to the end of the session, to the end of the course.
It's great. That's why I say it's got to be done by. We should actually try and get everyone to do it.
100%. Have it at the club so it's a bit easier. Come to the club.
I think that'll be great.
Again, the resources.
Resources is a big thing. Okay.
So we already just did that one. How do you manage the role of parents in the grassroots football?
Parents. I think I've answered one of the questions before where when I pick my team,
Yes, previously.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't just pick the player because on their skill.
Mm.
Okay, they got to get along obviously with the rest of the team. I watch, and I watch parents as well.
Do you want to be?
I watch how the parents are as well. If they're on the sideline, okay, screaming and this and that, oh, you didn't do this, or you didn't do that. That's where I start to I back away from that player because I think that parent is going to be too involved, too much of a drama when it comes to the season.
Yeah.
Like the parents that I got at the moment, unbelievable. Okay, unbelievable.
And everyone gets surprised when we say, "Oh, we have good parents."
The good thing is they let the coaches do their thing. Okay, but I'll never turn a parent down.
Yeah.
Okay, if a parent has something on their mind.
Yeah.
Okay. And I say this from the start of the year. Let me know.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to turn you down. What's it called? But don't turn around and tell me during a game or on game day or during training session in front of everyone else. Okay, coach, can I talk to you? Can I talk to you maybe after a session or can I give you a phone call? 100%. Okay, 100%.
You know what I do with all my teams? At the end of the game, I pull the parents to the side. I'm like, who stood out to you? Because I knew who stood out. I want to see what they would say.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it'll be my son, but I'm not going to choose. Like sometimes I haven't chosen my son just because I don't want.
You don't want to seem biased.
So every time I feel like my son's involved in the top, even it started off like that.
Yeah.
I didn't want to choose my son, so I'm like, oh, who do you think? Everyone said Levi.
Well, that's
and then it just every week I'm like, you know what? Why not just do that every game?
It worked, and it gets the parents involved.
They feel like they're deciding.
It makes them feel part of that family,
and then
the actual team.
And then I got the division where it's like, for example, Zach or Nicholas, and then they will be like, you choose which one. Those are our two standouts, and then I'll choose one based on my coaching thing.
And especially with the young ones, it's you pick that person who.
I don't rotate. I don't rotate man of the match.
No,
not even with my sixes.
Oh wow! Okay.
But
if you have, for example, you got the two players.
Yeah.
One's got it several times. Would you not give it to the other one?
If it's close,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
but he has to earn it.
No. It's not like what's it called? You got to. Oh, this one didn't get it this week. He's going to get it.
Yeah.
No. I never do that. Okay, it doesn't.
It drives them.
It doesn't give that kid exactly the drive and the hunger for it.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you want it, you got to earn it.
100%.
Okay, that's the problem with young kids nowadays.
Michael's a perfect example.
Every single time they do something, here's a certificate, participation. No. Okay, the real world is if you didn't win,
you don't
get nothing. Okay, Olympics, first, second, third. That's it.
No one gets a medal for coming.
No, exactly. No one. Okay, and that's what that big problem is we baby them. Okay, we're not giving them something to strive for. Whereas, okay, look, guys, he got man of the match today. Why? Okay, so this is going to the younger kids. Why did he get man of the match?
Oh, I do it with my older boys.
Okay.
Too.
He did this, he did that. Well, what are we going to do next time? That's how I used to do. What's it called? When I used to give man of the match. Okay, but as you get older, I don't give man of the match from 12s and up. No.
Really?
100% no. Okay? The reason for my thing, because players start getting cocky. Okay? Yeah. And this is where my thing comes in, where you win together, you lose together. Okay? You score 5 goals. Okay? They don't say you scored 5 goals and won. They don't say you won the game. They say Maryland's won the game.
No.
Okay. Yes, I'll give what's called
shout out.
A shout, like we're well done. You did awesome today. What's called That's how you're the best player today. That's it. I don't give a trophy out, stuff like that. I don't do that at all.
For the older boys,
from 12s and up, I don't do it at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
look, it's hard because each person is at a different position.
Yeah.
Okay. Each person is doing something different. Okay.
I understand what you're trying to say though, because
like a striker, I might have a striker who scores 4 goals. Okay. But does nothing.
You got a CDM chasing every ball, winning every ball.
But that striker, his goals won the game. He scored 4 goals, but what did he do other than just score the goals? Okay, he might have just been lazy and just waited for the ball, was in the right spot at the right time.
All the time.
Okay, what about your defenders?
How many did they stop?
How much effort did they do to bring that ball up? What about your midfielders? Were they running, defending, attacking? Like each person has a different role. Okay, and that's why I'm like, okay, well, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, young ones, like I said, it's fine, but I don't do that as much with the older boys. I'll acknowledge who's done what.
Yeah.
Okay, like goalkeeper, awesome defending. You saved a penalty today. Okay, defenders, you guys are unbelievable. You didn't stop.
So like with the older boys, with the 18s, like my centre back, he's just on it. He got me into the match.
Yeah.
But my striker scored, I think, 2 goals. But he stopped at least 15 potential goals.
Yeah.
Keeper, 9, saved 9.
Yeah. So who would you go, keeper or him?
So I didn't go based on the stats.
Yeah.
I go based on who put in more effort. Because you can tell who's slacking, who's thingy.
But at the same time, okay, he wouldn't be able to do what he does if the others weren't doing what they do.
Exactly.
So
like that's where I base it more on effort and heart. So who put their all on the field today?
That's why I say to the kids as well.
That's what I noticed with the older boys.
Yeah.
I'm not basing it on who did or who scored or who saved or who did this. I'm basing it on who put their heart on.
Do you give the question of, at the end of the game, did you give me 100%?
I do that the whole game.
Every time?
I say we got unlimited subs.
Yeah.
Give me 100%. Put your hand up.
Yeah.
I'll get someone else. Bang. If you're not giving me 100%, there's no point of me having a bench and unlimited subs.
And this is what I say to the kids. If you lose a game, did you give me 100%?
No.
That's what I say to them. Or if they win a game, did you give me 100%? That's the big one. Okay. A lot of them will be like, oh, coach, no, I think I was giving about 70%. Why? I was a bit tired or this or that.
Yeah.
Okay. We're like, well, and now we've come to grand finals. You need to give me 100%.
There's no coming.
There's no coming back from that. There's no replay. There's no, this is what's it called? You've earned the right to be where you are. Okay. Now is 100%.
100%.
You can't come off the field and say, we lost the game, I didn't give 100%.
There's no
me as a coach, okay, I don't know how a lot of other coaches are with their kids when it comes to winning and losing, but win, lose or draw, if you've given me 100%,
I don't do it.
Okay, and you tell me that's the best I could have given today, I'm happy with it. Okay,
I think that's where I was struggling with the 18s.
Yeah,
because I know that wasn't 100%. And they know it's not 100%.
Yeah. I know a couple of games, the players, they'll tell me, oh, we didn't give it 100% because it was an easy team. I said, but you got to understand something. The more practice you have, okay, whether it's an easy or a hard team, the better you're going to be. So you got to give me 100% every single time.
Because then you can, it's like, I explain it as like a level, because a lot of kids are into games. It's like, if you keep playing level 1, sooner or later, it's going to get easy. So then you unlock level 2.
100%.
Level 3, level 4. But if you're just playing 70% on level 1, you're never going to hit that level 2 mark. So you can go at least give 10% on level 2. Because 10% level 2 is more than 100% level 1.
Yeah.
So like, and that's another thing where it's like putting it into an aspect as a kid would
I think we drifted off the cue of the question, but
What was it?
about parents.
Oh yeah, but parents play.
They play a big part in that as well.
Reinforcing what the coach is saying.
Not only
if you have parents that reinforce.
Yeah.
So like my parents, whatever I'm saying on the other side of the line, because my other side can't hear me, they can relay that. Do you set expectations with parents at the start of the season? By message, talk?
I tell everyone they got to be at training. Obviously, is a big one. Big commitment. A big one. When you commit to a Division 1 team, you're in it.
Yeah.
There is no, I'll come part-time and stuff like that. No, that's not how it works. I don't like doing that. Because firstly, it's not fair on the rest of the team. Okay. And I don't, want them to, some of these players think, oh, they're better than anyone else.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the big one. Okay. Parents need to be on the same page as me. And I'll say this in front of everyone. I'll bring everyone together. Hey guys, this is what the rules, blah, blah, blah. And look, at the same time, I'll work with the parents. Okay. Some of the parents have come up to me, oh, he's been really naughty at school today, or he got suspended, or he's done this. I don't want him to play. He'll come to the game, but I don't want him to play. Okay. I've done that with my kids.
Yeah.
Okay. My young one especially. He was bawling his eyes out. He got in trouble at school. Knows he did wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. But just kept going. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to do that. My wife turned around. She goes, no. He's been this, that. I said, all right.
Even if they're not listening at home.
He gets into his uniform. Okay. He gets into his uniform and she goes, don't let him play the first half at all.
Yeah.
I said, you sure? She goes, yeah. I said, all right. So he sat on the bench crying. Okay. And I didn't want to tell him that he's going to play second half.
Yeah.
And he's watching his mates. And the worst thing is, I felt really bad, but at the same time, I got to show some sort of discipline.
You have to.
And his mates his teammates are like, oh, why isn't Isaac playing? Why can't he get on? He won't do it anymore. Like they're getting in the defense
advocating for him.
Yeah. And then he's crying, and I said, listen, what are you learning from this? So I'm so sorry, Dad. I said, don't be sorry to me. Okay, you're letting your team down here.
Yeah.
Okay. They weren't losing, but he just wanted to
he's missing out.
Yeah, he's missing out.
No kid wants to miss out.
100%. And I've had that. With a few of the players at the start of the year. Okay, and parents, I said, look, if you have an issue with the kid at home, okay, let me know. I'm happy to help.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to do it first.
Yeah. Well, they got to do it first. Okay.
No. As in because how I did it.
You mean as in put it out there?
Advertise it.
Yeah.
I just did it to my kid. They're like, oh, why isn't Levi playing? And I said,
no. Well, see,
this.
My son's one was a couple of years. Was last year, the year before. Okay. That's when it happened. But at the start of the year, I said that to all the parents.
Yeah.
If you guys need a hand, okay. Or one of the dads comes up to me. He goes, he's on tech the day before the grand final at 10:30 at night. Okay, it won't get off. I said, all right. I said, when you're ready, okay, after training, I'll pull him up and we'll discuss it. I said, hey, come here.
Come here.
I'm not going to mention names because.
Come here.
Yeah, come here. I said, so this is the story. Blah 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 blah. That's what your dad's telling me, and his dad's like, yeah. And then he's like shocked, like his dad actually told me. And I said, listen,
they don't like being embarrassed.
No, exactly. But at the same time, I'll work with the parents on it. And he's like, he's on tech, blah blah blah. Staying up late. I said, okay, well, let me put it to you this way: if your dad comes up to me and tells me this, okay, you're going to sit on the bench. You come in your full uniform, full jersey, everything.
Yeah,
but you're on the bench. Okay. That's what I did with my son on the bench, okay? And then my missus came out and said, look, just throw him on there. So, all right, that's fine. And he apologized to her and hugged her and said, I'm sorry, never did it again.
Yeah.
But with this kid, he, no, I won't do it again. Now he doesn't touch tech the day before any games.
That's what I noticed with my 18s.
But you got to work with the parents on that. Like I said, I'll never say no to a parent. Okay, if they've got something to say, tell me. But don't come and try and criticize me or yell and do things that I'm trying to put in place. Yeah. Okay, it's worked. Okay, I'm bringing you in on this, but you got to work with me and the rest of the team.
Because I had a parent in under sixes, my under sixes. I don't know if you've heard what happened. He was saying I wasn't too serious enough with the under sixes.
Huh?
So he's like, oh, you put more effort and more technique with the nines.
Yes, I heard that one.
Than the sixes. My sixes, our training sessions vary from passing and just...
They're sixes. What does he want to do?
Just experience. We play... So my sessions start... We play a game at the start. So as they come in, they jump in straight away. That's from foundation. Best thing I ever fucking implemented.
Yeah.
So the game's set up. As they're coming, they jump in straight away. They're 6-year-old. They don't really need a stretch. They play. 15 minutes in, everyone's there. We do bull rush. They put their...
Yeah, and they're going to get the tag.
And then they do bull rush, first round. No bull. Second round, after everyone's been caught, we add a bull. Bull rush with the bull.
Yeah.
Third round, we'll do bull rush with the ball, but he doesn't have to touch you. He just has to kick your ball away.
Yeah.
And he thought that was too
easy?
Not serious enough.
Yeah.
And then...
That's where, what's it called when I say the running? Yeah. That's them learning to run.
Yeah. With and without the ball.
Especially under sixes. They're still learning to walk properly.
I got one of them, bro. Okay. He just puts his whole body into every tackle. You've seen him. He's always on the floor.
Oh, yeah, I've seen him, yeah.
And then he made a big thing about it in the chat, everything. His wife made a big thing about it. And then...
See, that's the thing. I don't like it when it gets in the chat with other parents and then talks a lot of crap.
It makes division.
It does. Where I'm happy. Look,
but it worked in my favour because they know... Because half the session, the kids are jumping on me. Like, they see me and they're like, oh, Paulie, I'm Coach Paulie, this is that. Like,
but that's why at the start of the year, I'll tell them, hey, anyone's got a issue, come talk to me directly. Don't go doing all this bull crap. Yeah. Okay.
Because he was talking bad. So with my sixes and nines, those clash. So sometimes I'll be at home with my sixes, but be away from my nines. And the games start like literally 10 minutes.
Mate, I've had the same issue.
So it's like the sixes, and I took it the positive, and I was like, you know what? I'll give the parents a go. Like, jump on the field. You don't have to know soccer. Just if a ball goes out, you know what happens.
Yeah, the basic.
If it's our ball, the ref will say if it's our ball. If not, choose a kid, let them do it. Positions and stuff. I don't really, like. Okay, they've seen me on the field with their positions, and the boys listen.
See, at that age, I started them in positions.
Yeah, but I rotate, so like 2 front, 2 back.
Yeah. See, you did that, and then for me, I had because it's 4-on-4. They're still kids; they're learning, but I wanted them to understand that because as they get older, they start getting into positions.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had one as a defender, one as a midfield, one's left, one's right. Okay, that's how I had them. Okay, just to start understanding positionals and stuff like that. So
I think it's more just...
But they were just something else though. Those kids, they would destroy everyone.
You want these sixes to come back next year.
Yeah, 100%.
And love the game.
100%. And 3 of those kids that were in that team, 3 of them, gone on to MPLs.
Yeah, so it's like let them fall in love with the game first.
But that's the thing; they don't understand that.
Do that. The parents don't know.
Yeah, no, some parents.
Okay,
that's the thing. We're grassroots. Okay, we're grassroots. These kids are learning the basics. Okay, and learning to obviously the running and all that kind of stuff.
And making friends at the same time.
And making friends. That's the thing. The big one is the making friends.
Yeah.
Working as a team. Okay. If you really want them to get to that next level, okay, go to an academy.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't.
Or go to an MPL team.
No. It's under sixes. Okay, you go to an academy, a small academy.
Okay, because they start at 9s. The MPL ones.
Because I don't recommend it, but okay, because these kids, they get into drills. Okay, there's no room for that little bit of fun.
Yeah.
Okay, and for them to express themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, when they're playing, they got to express themselves. Okay, with the way they run, the way they talk, they laugh, they pass, they shoot, and the way they cheer. Okay, when they score a goal or win a game,
because it's more the JDL scene's more robotic.
That's right. That's why I say what's it called. And I got some advice years ago. Okay, from a mate. He said, "Don't put anyone in," because I wanted to get my older one in like academy, and he goes, "Bro, I'll take your money." He goes, "I'll take your money.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say no." He goes, "But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to tell you as a mate, don't put them in an academy until they're 13, 14. I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Bro, they're growing into that field, going from half field, like 4-on-4.
Yeah.
Then they go into 7-on-7, which is that quarter field. And then they go on 9-on-9.
Mobs.
Okay. And then they go on to the full field. Granville does it from 12s, which is unbelievable. I think, what's it called? The rest of them should leave it at 12, not go up to 13s and 14s.
I remember when we were playing, I think 10 1 full
I can't
field.
remember, bro, that far back. It's been that long. But what's it called? In saying that, no, it was full field under 10s.
Yeah. I don't remember having a small field.
No, I don't remember having a small field. I don't remember
ever having a mod or this or that.
But the thing is, at the moment, they're learning how to grow into those fields.
Yeah.
Okay. Let them have some fun as they go along. Okay. And look, several parents who I know have their kids here, had their kids in academies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're like, and academies aren't cheap. What, $3,000, $3,500?
If they're comp ones, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's where you got to find the academy. Do you want them to train or do you want them to compete?
But even then, what's the cheapest? $1,800
for the training ones?
10 to 8 months.
The training ones, I think, vary from 5 to the thousands.
Yeah, and a lot of these parents, ones that I know, they're like, "Oh, my kid's now 14, doesn't want to play anymore."
And they spend all this money.
100%. They've spent all that thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Okay. And nothing to show for it in the end.
See, I agree with that. Like, do not...
Because I'll tell you something.
Push it onto them early.
Yeah. What happens when a kid turns 13, 14, 15?
Facebook.
No, not Facebook. They've got Instagram.
Xbox,
they've got
PlayStation.
They've got girls. They've got mobile phones.
Friends.
They've got friends. Okay,
16's
that focus.
Even worse.
That focus is now gone to that side, and then they
friends
forget.
Have got parties now.
Yeah, and then they forget about this side. Okay, don't get me wrong. Some of these kids, okay, from 6s and 7s, are unbelievable. If you can see that skill and the hunger and everything in that, look, I don't mind throwing them into that situation. Not everyone can do that. Okay, you're gonna. I'll tell you, there's one kid, 6 years old, bro. What we do with our hands of juggling the ball, he does it with his feet. Okay, potential is unbelievable. Soccer wise. Okay, lives, breathes, sleeps with the ball. Okay, you see, like his dad sent me videos, unbelievable. Okay. I don't mind if they go down that path, okay? Because that kid's not seeing anything but that ball.
But even in some cases, you will get kids like that,
and then
drift off.
100%.
But that's normal.
But like that's why I say 13, 14, okay. Keep them into that grassroots. Do that extra training on the side if you want. Okay, but. What's it called? Get them to enjoy that game.
And it depends their home too.
100%.
So like here, soccer's on the TV the whole time.
Bro, my kids want to wake me up at 2:00 in the morning to watch Premier League.
So we
like, leave me alone. I'll see the results in the morning.
League, we watch League One, MPL, A-League, Australian Cup. Now English League starting.
Yeah, that's starting. And A-League's starting very soon.
La Liga.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't even want to start with the A-League.
Yeah, because of that thing.
No, because it's the comp, not the teams.
Yeah. Yeah, let's move away from that then.
If you could give one piece of advice to someone just starting out in grassroots coaching, what would it be?
Learn. Don't just
be open to learning.
But look, I like I said, I've been doing it a long time. Okay, if I turn around and say I know everything, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Okay, I would not even bother coaching because I know everything.
The only thing you could say is what I've done has worked for my team.
I'll give you an example. Over the last few years at Maryland's, okay, I had people recording my training sessions.
Yeah.
Firstly, they were doing it privately like this. Okay, and I said, hey, mate, come and record. I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, can we record your training sessions? 100%. Okay. When I first started, I was doing my own training drills. Okay, at Maryland's Park. Everyone else was just mucking around.
Yeah.
Okay, and I was getting these kids to do proper training sessions. Okay, and my missus would pick up one after his training session, and then I'll take the older one home. So she'd be walking around the field a couple of times, and then pick up the young one to go home. So she's like, babe, everyone's doing your drills. I said, what do you mean? She goes, when we first started, no one was doing what you were doing.
Yeah.
They were just mucking around and just having games. I said, so what? I go, if it works for our teams and the club, okay, it improves our players and our teams, why not? And then, right from then on, you see all the teams doing proper drills from there. Heaps of coaches have come up, oh, how can I do this well? Oh, I need to fix this stamina. I need to fix the passing.
Well, I'm struggling
do this. That's what you got to do.
I think,
but never, think that you know it all.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you right now, I've been doing it a long time. I never think that I know it all.
Ego should be out.
Ego should be always out, firstly.
In a sport, too.
100%. But at the same time, I'll look at this game. 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 Okay. I'll even look on TV. I'll watch those games on the Prems. I'll watch how they do things, where their positionings, where what I can try with my kids.
Yeah.
Okay. And then try and improve on that. And like I said, each game is different.
Yeah.
Each team that we play is different. But I say to my kids, it doesn't matter who we're playing. Okay. You get on that field, you need to own that field.
100%.
Okay. You got to go in there because you don't know the other team, or you may have played them, but you don't know how much they've improved since the last time.
No.
Okay. Now, they're going to be on the same level as you at kickoff. The difference is going to be the scoreline at the end.
And who's got more heart?
That's the difference. And what you put onto that field, okay, from there. And that's where the learning...
Yeah.
And you got to learn from all other coaches as well, what they do and how they do things. And if it works...
I know with like Charles, the other under-8s coach, he would feed off things I was doing, and then I would feed off some things he was saying.
Yeah.
So, like, it doesn't always have to be about drills. Like, for example, the men of the match thing. He's got men of the match and captain band that they get.
Yeah, well, see, I've got the captain band.
No, the kid doesn't get it.
Oh, okay.
It's like men of the match trophy.
Yeah.
He's got a captain wrap that the kid gets at the end of the game.
Oh, that's mad.
So, for example, if this kid played well, and then he had another kid where he was very vocal, or he showed compassion or thingy.
Leadership role.
Yeah, like who stood out in this aspect? So I'm like, oh, that's cool. I haven't implemented it.
See, that's little things that made you think, oh, well, this possibly could work.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's why I was like, say,
doesn't always have to be about drills.
It could be just the one thing.
Yeah.
Okay. It could be this one thing that we can do in a passing drill, or just the way I spoke to them.
It's like when you sat down with me, you, Poppy, we sat down.
Yeah.
But I loved that. That was a big eye opener for me. I didn't know the rule, like a few rules. I didn't know things I could or could not say. The logistics of being a coach, not just do the drills with the boys, train them, this, that.
There's a lot behind the scenes that you can and can't do,
and like
that, or shouldn't do.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
So it's like
that's why I say, like, it doesn't matter how good of a coach you are. There's always something you don't know. Okay,
100%.
And that's the thing. And these courses that we've done. Okay, I'll give you. I'll say this as well. This was a big one. Okay, I never actually really thought about it. Okay, but I was doing it at my what's it called when I was speaking to the kids, like the sun. Okay, you don't stand in front with the kids, the sun in the kids' faces. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Why?
They're not going to look at you.
They're not looking at you. They're not focused on you. They're trying to avoid the sun. So you turn them around where their eyes are not in the sun. Okay? So they're focused on you. That's something just little.
Yeah. Little things like that.
And that I didn't realize I was actually doing it. But when it was pointed out, like, that's what you should be doing, I'm like, okay, yeah, I didn't think of it in that sense. But what's it called? I was doing it already. And that's little things.
Yeah. Even setting up of drills.
Yeah.
Like the way you set up your drill, for example, your bibs, your balls, is it easy for them to understand, okay, I'll just go to where the bibs are, put the bib on.
But that comes down to our instructions to them as well.
Yeah.
You've got to be clear and stuff like that.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
Looking back, what's something you wish you did differently in your early coaching years?
Nothing.
No.
The reason why? It's always been a learning experience. Every single thing. From day one to now, it's still learning.
Do you wish, like, you did the foundation earlier?
Or a couple of things I think I could have done earlier. In terms of coaching courses, but I did some courses when I first started. Mini roos and all that kind of stuff. But it was always learning.
Yeah,
that was the thing.
So
I wouldn't change nothing.
Probably getting more info, more courses done earlier.
Not so much the courses, because I was always researching.
Yeah, okay.
Because I look back and I'll be like, well, they were at this age. I was researching stuff for that age.
Yeah.
Okay, but I wasn't researching Australia standards.
Yeah.
I was researching from overseas, like to South America and stuff like that. What they did,
which is not bad.
And like
if you follow European footy,
and that's the thing. Like,
they're on another level.
With regards to that, it was always like, okay, I think these kids can do this, but I won't think, if they were under 6s or 7s, that's the under 6s or 7s will do it from overseas.
Yeah.
I'll do something that's like 8s or 9s. Okay. And I'll try and push them that extra level. I had talented kids.
Yeah.
Okay. And they did it. That's the thing. And I'm still researching now. Like I said, I watch games. Okay. I'll see, like Maryland's games. I'll see other club games, and that's what I do.
Yeah.
Constantly asking, constantly researching. But from the beginning, I wouldn't change nothing.
That's good,
because it's always been learning.
I think that's, as a coach, you just need to go, okay, do I not know this? But that's with anything
that's
in life.
The thing. If there's something you don't know, ask. Because and this is what I say, and I've always lived by this. There's no stupid question because you don't have an answer.
Yep.
Okay? If you don't have an answer, okay,
and I
you got to ask the question.
Till today, I tell my kids this. I'm like, you are not smarter than your brother. I'm not smarter than you, because you might, I'm more knowledgeable at this point because I've got years on you.
Yeah.
But like
experience.
With the brother to brother thing, because Levi will be like, I'm smarter than you. Yeah, because you got a year on him or 2 years on him. But people your age never think you're smarter than them, because you might be good at playing soccer, but not good at geography.
Yeah.
But he's good at geography and not playing soccer.
I'll give you an example.
He levels out.
My two boys, they're competing in each other all the time.
Oh, bro.
Bro, like, it's...
Who cleans the room faster?
No, not so much that, but what's it called? They want to compete against each other in everything. Soccer, whether they're playing tech, or whatever, basketball. Yeah. They want to compete with everything, okay? My older one, he's in the 14s. He's now understood what I say and why I say what I do, and what I do, okay? And my young one is a bit more,
why are you doing this?
Oh, no, you don't do this and you don't do that. And like trying to question me on everything. And then we'll walk through the house after one of the training sessions. And then the older one turns around to him and goes, don't, constantly ask. Because this is the reason. Right. Okay? He goes, Dad's trying to get you to understand this. Okay? But you're not listening. You're seeing this, but you're not understanding what he's telling you. Okay? That came from my 14-year-old to my 12-year-old. Okay? And I'm like, I actually was shocked because at that point, what I was putting out to my 14-year-old, he's learnt it. Okay, and now he's trying to get his brother to understand the same way. Okay, and he like asked him, "Oh, Dad did this, and told you this. Okay, do you know why? This." And he goes, and then the other one's like, "Okay." He started to back off a little bit, and instead of being always confrontational, and mate, learning. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's the learning from coaching, learning from playing. Okay. From the players, okay? You got to always be learning. If you don't do that's the main one. Where do you go? How do you get better?
Exactly.
And that's why I say you got to be better next week than you are this week, okay? When I say get better, it could be communication, positioning, the way you treat your teammates, whether you're standing flat-footed. It could be anything, okay? Be better than you were yesterday, for example.
This year, I think as a coach, it was a big learning curve, the technical side of coaching, the behavior side, the communication side. Because the training stuff is easy. You can learn that.
But it's about the way you put it towards the kids, how they react to the way you are.
How to change after the reaction.
That's where for example, the foundation of football. If you're going to do a drill, be clear on your instructions.
Change it.
If something's not working, change it. Move it around. Do something a little bit different to
change the size of the field if it's not targeting that certain aspect of the training you want.
Exactly.
If you want more passing,
but the big thing is trying to keep them interested.
Yeah,
that's the big thing. Keep them interested.
All right, guys. That's the end of episode 3.
Just want to quickly say before we finish. Go Marylands in all the grand finals this weekend, next weekend. We've got 4 grand finals this weekend at Guildford Sports and 2 grand finals the following weekend at Melita Stadium.
Yep.
Bring it home.
If you want to come, say hello, support Marylands, best team.
That's it.
But yeah, thanks again for watching and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, mate.